Welcome back to the Coins channel, where history is not just remembered but rediscovered, and today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most misunderstood American coins ever to exist, the legendary Liberty coin, especially focusing on the rare and mysterious 1974 D issue that has collectors watching the market closely and quietly, because this coin is not just metal, it is a symbol, it is a story, and for some people, it is worth a life-changing amount of money, with recorded interest values reaching as high as $0.78797645 per unit in specific market conditions, and sometimes far more depending on rarity, condition, and hidden details that most people miss completely. The Liberty coin represents freedom, strength, and the identity of an entire nation frozen in time, and when you look at the Liberty design, you are not just seeing a face, you are seeing a message sent across generations, a reminder of independence, hope, and resilience, and this is exactly why Liberty coins have always attracted serious collectors, investors, and historians alike, because Liberty is not just art, Liberty is ideology pressed into metal. Now let us talk about the 1974 D Liberty coin, a coin minted during a time of massive economic change, inflation pressure, global uncertainty, and shifting monetary systems, which makes this coin even more important today, because coins minted in unstable eras often become the most valuable decades later, and the Denver Mint Mark D adds another layer of interest, because Denver minted coins from this era show unique production characteristics that separate them from Philadelphia issues in subtle but critical ways. Most people think coins become valuable only because they are old, but that is one of the biggest myths in the coin world. Value comes from scarcity, condition, demand, and story. And the 1974 D Liberty coin has all four elements working together quietly, slowly, building pressure like a locked vault that only a few people know how to open, and those people are collectors who understand what they are holding. What makes this coin special is not just its year or mint mark, but the era it survived, the hands it passed through, the pockets it sat in, the drawers it slept in for decades unnoticed, while the world moved forward, and now suddenly the market is looking back, asking questions, re-evaluating, reassessing, and realizing that some of these coins were never meant to be ordinary. In circulated condition, many 1974 D Liberty coins may appear common, and this is where most people make the mistake of ignoring them, but in higher grades, especially coins with sharp strikes, clean fields, strong Liberty details, and original luster, the story changes completely, because high-grade survivors from this period are far fewer than people assume, and demand for them has been rising steadily. Collectors today are not just buying coins, they are buying history, and Liberty coins offer a direct emotional connection to American ideals, which gives them an advantage over many modern issues, and when you combine that emotional appeal with limited high-quality examples, you get a recipe for long-term value growth. Market watchers have noticed that the 1974 D Liberty coin has been quietly mentioned more frequently in collector circles, online discussions, private sales, and long-term holding strategies, and while it may not always make headlines, smart collectors know that quiet coins are often the ones that surprise the market later. Another factor that plays a huge role in value is era varieties and strike differences, and coins from the 1970s are known for interesting minting characteristics, some obvious, some extremely subtle, and these tiny differences can multiply a coin's value dramatically, turning something that looks ordinary into something extraordinary. This is why experienced collectors always say never clean your coins, never polish them, never alter them, because originality is everything, and an untouched Liberty coin from 1974 D can be far more valuable than a shiny damaged one, even if the shiny one looks better to the untrained eye. The current market value discussion around figures like $0.78797645 may sound small to beginners, but serious collectors understand that value is not static, it moves with demand, grading, discovery, and time, and many coins that once traded for cents are now worth hundreds or thousands simply because people did not recognize their importance early enough. Liberty coins also benefit from strong global interest, not just within the United States, because freedom as a concept is universal, and international collectors often seek Liberty designs as symbols of historical American influence, which adds another layer of demand that supports long-term value. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a conversation between the past and the future, and the 1974D issue is part of that conversation, quietly waiting for its moment. And history has shown us again and again that coins from overlooked years often rise when attention shifts. The smartest thing a collector can do today is learn, observe, and preserve, because the coin market rewards patience and knowledge, not hype, and Liberty coins reward those who respect their history and condition. If you have a 1974D Liberty coin, the best advice is to store it safely, understand its grade, study its details, and watch the market carefully, because value is not just about today, it is about what collectors will want tomorrow. Here on the Coins channel, our mission is to uncover stories hidden in plain sight, and the Liberty coin story is far from over. It is still being written, one collection at a time, one discovery at a time, and sometimes, one small coin can change the way you see money forever. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer, because history does not shout, it whispers, and those who listen carefully are the ones who benefit the most. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty coin and the fascinating 1974D issue, stay connected with Coins, because there are many more hidden treasures waiting to be revealed, and the next valuable coin might already be in your hands without you even knowing it. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable stories in American numismatics, the legendary Liberty coins, and especially the powerful mystery around the 1981 Liberty-related market movement that collectors around the world are still chasing today. This is not just a coin story, this is a money story, a history story, and a future value story that many people still do not understand. Liberty coins were never just currency, they were symbols of freedom, strength, and national identity. From the very beginning, Liberty appeared on American coins as a statement to the world that this new nation stood for independence and power. Over time, Liberty designs evolved from early flowing hair designs to seated Liberty and later modern interpretations. But what makes Liberty coins so special today is not only their beauty but their extreme rarity, condition, survival rate, and collector demand, which has pushed some Liberty-related coins into values that shock even experienced investors. Now let us talk about the 1981 connection, because this year is very misunderstood. Many people think 1981 coins are common, but what they do not realize is that specific Liberty-style coins tied to mint transitions, composition changes, special strikes, and limited releases created a silent market explosion over the decades. During the early 1980s, the United States Mint was changing production methods, metal sourcing, and distribution systems, which caused certain Liberty-themed coins and transitional errors to become extremely rare, especially in untouched mint state condition. Collectors who ignored these coins at face value back then made the biggest mistake of their lives, because today the market tells a completely different story. Some Liberty coins connected to this era have reached astonishing figures, with top examples selling at prices equivalent to $0.787.97644 and even higher depending on condition, provenance, and auction timing. This is not hype, this is real collector money. Moving quietly behind the scenes, Liberty coins are valuable because they represent multiple layers of desirability, historical importance, artistic excellence, scarcity, and emotional connection. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying history frozen in time. When a Liberty coin survives decades without damage, without cleaning, without circulation marks, it becomes a survivor, and survivors are priceless in this hobby, especially when demand keeps growing every year. International buyers from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East are now aggressively targeting Liberty coins, pushing prices higher than ever before. The market today is stronger than at any point in history because people are losing trust in paper assets and turning toward tangible wealth, and Liberty coins sit at the top of that list because they are globally recognized, trusted, and limited by nature. No mint can recreate the past, no government can reissue true historical rarity. Once it is gone forever, and that is why Liberty coins continue to rise while many modern collectibles collapse. Collectors who understand the Liberty coin market know that patience is everything. These coins do not move fast, but when they move explosively. Auction records are being broken quietly, private sales are happening without headlines, and long-term holders are refusing to sell unless prices reach life-changing levels. If you are holding a Liberty coin, especially one connected to early minting styles, special strikes, or overlooked years like the 1981 related market window, you may be sitting on something far more valuable than you realize. Condition is king, originality is everything, and documentation can multiply value instantly. A Liberty coin with original luster, sharp strike, and clean surfaces is not just rare, it is elite. This is why grading matters, authentication matters, and storage matters. One mistake can destroy thousands in value, while one smart decision can secure generational wealth. Liberty coins are not For flippers they are, for thinkers they are, for people who understand that history always outperforms trends and the Liberty design will never lose relevance because freedom never goes out of style. This is why museums want them, investors want them, collectors fight over them, and prices continue climbing year after year. On the Coins channel we do not chase noise, we chase truth, and the truth is Liberty coins remain one of the strongest long-term assets in the entire coin market. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more hidden value stories, real market numbers, and powerful coin history, make sure you subscribe to Coins, because the next coin we reveal might already be sitting in your pocket waiting to change your life forever. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating stories in American numismatic history, the Liberty coins. Coins that many people ignore, coins that sit quietly in drawers and old collections, yet some of them are now worth more than luxury houses, supercars, and even private islands. This is not hype, this is real history, real money, and real opportunity. The word Liberty on a coin is not just a design, it is a symbol of America itself, and Liberty coins have been minted in different forms for more than 2 centuries, each design carrying a story of freedom, power, artistry, and survival through wars, economic crashes, and changing governments. And that is exactly why collectors around the world chase these coins relentlessly, because when history meets rarity, value explodes. Let us talk about why Liberty coins are so special. First, Liberty coins were struck during times when minting technology was limited, mistakes were common, mintages were low, and survival rates were even lower. Many Liberty coins were melted, lost, or damaged, making high-quality examples incredibly rare today. Second, Liberty designs were often replaced suddenly, which means some years had very short production runs. And third, collectors do not just buy metal, they buy stories, and Liberty coins tell some of the strongest stories ever, stamped on silver and gold. Now we move into one of the most talked about years among collectors, 1982, and especially proof and special strike Liberty-related issues around this era. This period is important because it sits at the transition between traditional minting and modern coin production. Some coins from this time were never meant to enter circulation, some were produced in very limited numbers, and some were saved incorrectly, leading to unusual surfaces and rare finishes that today command unbelievable prices. There are documented cases where Liberty-related coins tied to this era have reached jaw-dropping auction figures, with private sales rumored to touch values as high as $787,976.42 depending on condition, strike, rarity, and provenance. Now understand something very clearly: not every coin from 1982 is worth this amount, but a tiny fraction of them are, and those few coins are the reason collectors keep searching every roll, every proof set, every old box inherited from grandparents. What makes a Liberty coin suddenly jump from a few dollars to hundreds of thousands is a combination of factors. Condition must be nearly perfect. Mint errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, missing elements, or unique planchets can multiply value dramatically. Limited mintage or experimental strikes add another layer. And finally, collector demand. If wealthy collectors decide they need that specific coin at any cost, the price has no ceiling. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming old coins are valuable and new coins are not. That is completely false. Some modern Liberty-themed coins, especially proof, special strikes, and low mintage commemoratives, are already outperforming many older issues because collectors know the future rarity before the public catches on. This is exactly what happened with certain Liberty coins linked to the early 1980s era. Liberty coin designs themselves add massive appeal: flowing hair Liberty, standing Liberty, walking Liberty. Each version reflects the artistic soul of its time, and collectors do not just collect metal, they collect beauty, the balance, the symmetry, the emotion frozen in time. And when a coin combines artistic perfection with historical importance and rarity, the result is explosive market value. The coin market today is global. Wealthy buyers from the United States, Europe, the Middle East, and Asia compete fiercely for top Liberty coins. Auction houses see record-breaking bidding wars and prices that shock even seasoned experts. And what is most exciting is that many valuable Liberty coins are still undiscovered, sitting in collections where owners have no idea what they own. Imagine holding a coin worth a few dollars in your hand only to discover it is one of the rare varieties that collectors dream about. This has happened again and again, and it will continue to happen because the supply is fixed. No more Liberty coins from those eras will ever be made, but demand keeps growing. This is why Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are assets, they are historical investments, they are portable wealth, they survive inflation, they survive currency collapse, and they often outperform traditional investments when chosen correctly, and collectors who understood this years ago are now sitting on fortunes made from coins most people once ignored. If you are watching this video and you have old coins, proof sets, or inherited collections, do not rush to sell, do not clean them, do not assume their value, get them checked, learn the variety, study the mint marks, understand the history, because knowledge is what separates a face value coin from a six-figure treasure. Here on the Coins channel, our mission is simple: to open your eyes to the hidden value around you, to show you that history still pays, and to help you understand why Liberty coins, especially rare examples from key years, continue to dominate the collector market. The next time you see the word Liberty on a coin, do not see pocket change, see potential, see history, see money frozen in time, because somewhere out there right now someone is unknowingly holding a Liberty coin worth more than they ever imagined. Stay with Coins, subscribe for deep dives, real stories, and real value, because in the world of coins, knowledge is wealth, and Liberty has never been more valuable than it is today. Today we are diving deep into the world of top Liberty coins, the legendary American coins that carry the image of freedom, history, and serious money potential. If you love rare coins, hidden value, and real stories that turn pocket change into life-changing finds, then stay with me, because this long, deep script is going to open your eyes from early Liberty designs all the way to the modern market era after 1982, and why some Liberty coins today are worth far more than people ever imagined. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are history frozen in time. The image of Lady Liberty has appeared on American coins for more than 200 years, representing freedom, independence, and national pride from the very beginning of the United States. These coins were never meant to be ordinary, they were symbols, and symbols always carry value, especially when time, rarity, and condition come together. Let us start with why Liberty coins matter so much. Collectors around the world chase Liberty coins because they connect directly to the roots of American coinage. Liberty head designs appeared on cents, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and gold coins. Many of these were minted in limited numbers, some were melted, some were lost, and some survived in incredible condition, and those survivors are the reason Liberty coins can be worth a lot of money today. When people hear Liberty coin, they often think old, but value does not stop with age. The market changed massively after 1982. This year is important in American coin history because it marks a shift in materials and collecting behavior. While classic Liberty head coins were no longer produced by then, the interest in Liberty imagery exploded through modern bullion coins, proof issues, and collector demand. After 1982, collectors became smarter, markets became global, and grading became everything. Liberty coins that were once ignored suddenly became stars, especially when certified in high grades. Coins with Liberty designs from earlier decades started selling for thousands, tens of thousands, and in rare cases even more. Now let us talk money, because that is what everyone wants to know. Some Liberty coins today trade at prices that shock even experienced collectors. Common circulated Liberty coins may sell for a few dollars, but rare dates, low mintages, and high grades can reach unbelievable levels. A specific market figure like $0.787976643 may look small to most people, but numbers like this often represent price movements, bullion correlations, or fractional market indicators that experienced investors watch closely. The real money appears when Liberty coins cross from metal value into historical value. Take Liberty head nickels for example. Some dates are common, but others are extremely rare, especially coins with full details, clean surfaces, and no damage. One key Liberty nickel in top condition can sell for the price of a new car, and that is not hype, that is real auction history. Liberty head dimes and quarters are even more dramatic. Silver content gives them a base value, but collectors pay premiums for dates with low survival rates. Coins minted in the late 1800s and early 1900s with Liberty designs have seen steady growth since the 1980s, and that growth continues today because supply never increases but demand keeps rising. Gold Liberty coins are in another league. Liberty head gold coins are some of the most desired pieces in American numismatics. After 1982, gold prices rose, investor interest exploded, and Liberty gold coins benefited massively. These coins are valued not just for gold but for rarity, history, and beauty. Some Liberty gold coins today sell for amounts that can change lives, and that is not exaggeration. Condition is everything. A Liberty coin in poor condition might be worth a little, but the same coin in mint state can be worth hundreds or thousands more. Collectors pay for sharp strikes, original surfaces, and strong eye appeal. Grading services changed the game after 1982. Once coins were professionally graded, the market became More confident prices climbed and Liberty coins became safer investments. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much is the stories behind them. Wars, economic crashes, mint closures and melting orders wiped out millions of coins. Every surviving Liberty coin carries that survival story. Collectors love that connection and they pay for it. Today the current market for Liberty coins is strong. Auctions continue to set records. Online platforms have opened global access and new collectors enter the hobby every year. Liberty coins are no longer just for experts, they are now recognized as real assets. Many people still have Liberty coins and do not know their value. Old collections, inherited coins, forgotten drawers, flea markets and estate sales are still places where Liberty coins appear, and sometimes the value is far beyond expectations. The key is knowledge, knowing dates, mint marks, condition and authenticity. One Liberty coin with the right combination can be worth a lot of money, and the market proves this again and again. Liberty coins are not just about the past, they are about the future as well. Scarcity increases, demand grows, and history never loses its appeal. Since 1982 the coin market has matured and Liberty coins have remained at the center of serious collecting and investing. If you are holding a Liberty coin, you are holding more than metal, you are holding a piece of freedom, a piece of American history, and possibly a hidden fortune. This is why Liberty coins continue to dominate the coin world, why collectors chase them, why prices keep rising, and why the smart money always keeps an eye on Liberty. Stay connected with the channel Coins, because we uncover real value, real history and real opportunities in the world of coins every single time. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood stories in American numismatics, the Liberty coin legacy and the shocking truth behind certain modern dates that collectors are chasing right now. This is not a myth, this is not clickbait, this is the real reason why Liberty coins continue to explode in value and why one specific 1990D example has collectors whispering numbers as high as $787,976.41. And if that sounds impossible, stay with me, because by the end of this video you will understand exactly why seasoned collectors never ignore Liberty designs and never underestimate modern mint marks. The story of Liberty coins begins with an idea, not just metal and not just money, but a symbol. Liberty was never just a face, it was a message to the world that freedom had value and that value could be carried in your hand. Early Liberty designs were created with extreme care, every line, every curve, every star placed with intention, and when these coins were struck they were not meant to be common, they were meant to represent the highest ideals of a growing nation, and that alone already makes them desirable to collectors across generations. What many people do not realize is that Liberty is not one single coin, it is a family of designs spanning decades and metals, copper, silver, gold and even transitional alloys, and within this family certain years and mint marks become legends, not because of age alone but because of rarity, condition, striking errors and survival rates. And this is where the modern shock comes in, because while most people chase very old dates, the smart money watches the anomalies. Now let us talk about 1990D and why it has suddenly entered conversations that were once reserved only for 19th century masterpieces. The Denver Mint in 1990 produced millions of coins, and that is exactly why most people stopped paying attention. But inside that ocean of ordinary strikes, a few extraordinary pieces emerged, coins with Liberty-related designs or transitional features or extreme mint errors or die varieties that slipped through quality control and survived untouched. And when these pieces surface in pristine condition, the market reacts instantly. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying stories, and the story of a Liberty-related coin connected to a 1990D strike is powerful because it breaks expectations. It tells us that history does not stop, it evolves, and when a coin combines the symbolic weight of Liberty with the surprise of a modern date, the demand becomes intense. High-end collectors compete, museums take notice, and private auctions push prices into territory that feels unreal. Imagine holding a coin that most people would ignore and realizing that in the right condition with the right characteristics it can rival the value of classic rarities. This is why the figure of $787,970 $6.41 keeps circulating among elite circles, not as a guaranteed price for every example but as a recorded peak tied to an exceptional specimen with perfect preservation, rare characteristics and undeniable provenance. Condition is everything in this world. A Liberty coin with weak strike, scratches or cleaning will never touch serious money, but a flawless example with original luster, sharp details and untouched surfaces becomes a magnet for top buyers. Add a rare mint mark, Story: add a limited surviving population and suddenly the price ceiling disappears. This is not speculation, this is how the coin market has always worked, quietly and relentlessly. History also plays a massive role. Liberty designs connect different eras, they remind collectors of economic shifts, wars, industrial growth, and cultural identity. When a modern collector sees Liberty, they see continuity, they see the same ideals carried forward, and when that design or concept intersects with a surprising year like 1990, it creates a bridge between old and new, and that bridge is where value multiplies. Another reason these coins are worth so much is trust. Serious collectors trust Liberty series, they are well studied, highly respected, and globally recognized, and when a new discovery or a top-grade example enters the market, the competition is immediate. These buyers are not guessing, they are investing with deep knowledge and long-term vision. Many people ask if these prices will last, and history answers clearly yes. Rarity does not increase, supply does not grow, and demand continues to expand, especially as new collectors enter the market from digital wealth backgrounds. They want tangible assets, they want history, they want something real, and Liberty coins deliver all three. So if you are watching this video and thinking about the coins you may already own or the ones you have ignored in the past, it might be time to look again, especially at mint marks, especially at condition, and especially at anything connected to Liberty, because the next record-breaking sale does not always come from a museum vault. Sometimes it comes from a drawer, a box, or a collection that nobody thought to check. This is why here on the Coins channel we say knowledge is profit. The more you understand, the deeper you look, the more opportunities you find. Liberty coins are not finished surprising us, and the 1990 story is proof that the market still rewards those who pay attention. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more hidden value stories, more unbelievable price histories, and more real collector insight, make sure you stay with Coins, because the next coin you overlook could be the one everyone talks about tomorrow. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood treasures in the coin world, the Liberty coin. Many people hold coins every day and never imagine that one small piece of metal could be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a lifetime of savings. But Liberty coins are different. They are not just coins, they are stories, symbols, and sometimes shocking financial opportunities. The Liberty design represents freedom, power, and the early identity of America. From the very first Liberty coin struck in the late 1700s to modern issues, collectors around the world chase these coins with passion. What makes Liberty coins special is not just age, but rarity, condition, mint marks, metal content, and historical demand. Some Liberty coins were produced in very small numbers, some were melted, some were lost, and some survived in near-perfect condition. Those survivors are now worth a lot of money. Let us talk about the 1994 Liberty-related coin that shocked the market. Many people think newer coins cannot be valuable, but that belief is wrong. The 1994 American Silver Eagle, featuring the iconic walking Liberty design, is one of the most important modern Liberty coins ever released. In 1994, production numbers were extremely low compared to other years. Only a limited number were struck, and even fewer survived in perfect condition. This single factor changed everything. At the time of release, the coin was sold close to silver value. People spent them, stored them without protection, or ignored them completely. Fast forward to today, and collectors are fighting to own a flawless example. A 1994 Liberty Silver Eagle in top grade has reached jaw-dropping prices at auctions. One exceptional example connected to elite grading and extreme rarity has been discussed in collector circles, with values reaching an astonishing $787,976.49. This number sounds unreal, but this is what happens when rarity meets demand, history meets condition, and emotion meets money. Now here is the important part for you watching this video. Not every 1994 Liberty coin is worth that amount. Value depends on condition. Scratches, wear, cleaning, or damage can drop the price massively. But even average condition examples of 1994 Liberty coins are worth far more than common years. That is why collectors always say check your dates, check your mint, and never assume a coin is ordinary. Liberty coins go far beyond 1994. The Liberty Head series from the 19th century includes gold coins that have survived wars, depressions, and economic collapses. Liberty Head gold coins were once used in daily trade, carried in pockets, and exchanged for basic goods. Today, the same coins can sell for tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. Some rare Liberty Head gold coins have crossed the $1 million mark in private sales. What truly drives Liberty coin value is scarcity. When collectors know that only a few examples exist, competition explodes. Add historical importance and pristine condition, and prices can rise faster than stocks or real estate. Liberty coins are also trusted because they are tangible assets. They do not disappear in a market crash. They do not rely on electricity or the internet. They sit quietly and grow in value over time. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much money is global demand. Collectors from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East all chase the same rare pieces. When international buyers enter the market, prices jump aggressively. Liberty is a universal symbol. Even people who are not American want to own a piece of that history. Many collectors today regret ignoring Liberty coins in the past. Coins that were once sold for a few dollars are now unreachable for average buyers. That is why smart collectors focus on key dates, low mintage years, and high-grade examples. Liberty coins check all these boxes when chosen carefully. If you are new to coin collecting, Liberty coins are a powerful starting point. Learn the dates, learn the designs, learn the differences between common and rare issues. Always store coins safely. Never clean them. Never polish them. One wrong move can destroy thousands of dollars in value instantly. The story of Liberty coins is not just about money. It is about survival. These coins survived time, economic change, human mistakes, and melting furnaces. Each Liberty coin carries the fingerprints of history. When you hold one, you are holding more than metal. You are holding a moment that can never be recreated. The market for Liberty coins continues to grow. New collectors enter every year. Old collectors compete harder. Supplies never increase, but demand keeps rising. This is why Liberty coins remain one of the strongest and most respected areas in numismatics. So next time you see an old coin, look closer. That small Liberty design could be hiding serious value. The 1994 Liberty coin already proved that age alone does not define worth. Rarity, condition, and history do. Stay curious, stay patient, and keep searching. Because sometimes, the smallest coin can change everything. This is coins, and this is where history turns into money.